Hey family, welcome to Family People. I'm Raymond, and this is Cthulhu Death May Die, Fear of the Unknown. We are on to episode 4, which is by request of the Queen. Let's have a look and see what we'll be doing in this particular episode. So it says, the semi-mythical home of Vlad the Impaler is everything you might expect from a Gothic castle. Soaring columns, blood-red trappings, and gargoyles everywhere. Queen Marie of Romania has made its restoration her life's work. Unfortunately, cultists have also made it theirs. And the place is perfectly primed for a ritual of ungodly power. So let's have a look at the layout of the board over here. So to disrupt the ritual, we need to blow up the 3 spaces with target tokens by turning over their tiles. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So these are the 3 spaces with target tokens. When the Elder One advances, and we are again up against Azathoth, as we are yet to beat Azathoth. When the Elder One advances, each investigator with a bloodthirsty condition takes 1 wound. Then each investigator takes 1 stress for each ingredient that they are carrying. If an investigator has all 3 ingredients, they take 2 wounds instead. Okay, and then there are special rules. Investigators cannot hold 2 or more of the same ingredient: sulfur, saltpeter, or charcoal. If an investigator dies, discard their ingredient tokens. Discarded ingredient tokens are available to collect again. When a space blows up, turn its tile over, connecting the passages. Okay, I think that's what that is. Just connecting the passages, any figures there are killed except the Elder One. Any tunnel token there is discarded. It's quite bizarre. I'm trying to work out what it is. So, okay, let's have a look at the actions for the episode, and then we'll go back to the special rules, see if they make a bit more sense. So, collect an ingredient. So, special action, collect an ingredient. If I'm in the same space as one of these ingredient stash tiles, we've got 1, 2, and 3. I get to gain an ingredient of the token, place it on my investigator board. So we've got a stash of different ingredients indicated by these particular icons. Okay. Boom. While adjacent to a space with a target token. Okay, so if you have all 3 ingredients, discard them, and that space blows up. Then catch fire 4. If you have arcane mastery, catch fire 2 instead. So if I'm adjacent to this space, I'm going to throw in, to the target space, I'm going to chuck in all 3 ingredients. That will blow up and kill everything in this room. It says when a space blows up, turn its tile over, connecting the passages. Okay. So when a tile blows up, so look, so this is a target tile. You can see clearly it's a target, so we know what we're dealing with. And it says when it blows up, it becomes effectively a passageway. So it connects the passageways from one location to another, so you can then run between them. And that's what that's saying. So any figures there are killed except for the Older One, so it doesn't count if you just throw them in and obviously harm the Elder One, because you've obviously got to do that to disrupt the ritual. The Elder One's vulnerable until you disrupt the ritual, which is destroying those 3. Okay, that makes sense. Any tunnel token there is discarded, and a destroyed token, black target, is placed in the new space. Back of target destroyed token. Okay, right. I think it kind of makes sense. So yeah, so this is a passage currently running from here to here. So it helps to expedite our ability to grab these two resources quickly together. And we'll see we are starting over here in our start space. Okay, so just as time as these are destroyed, the passageway is open. When we destroy these, the passageway gets destroyed, but they form tunnels, one to another, which I presume you can move through a tunnel. It says turn its connecting the passage, any figures. Any tunnel token there is discarded, and the destroyed token. Connecting the passages. Turn its tile over. Connecting the passages. I don't know. Leave your comments below and let me know what the heck you think this episode is on about, because I find that very confusing for me. When a space blows up, turn its tile over, connecting the passages. When a space blows up, turn its tile over, connecting the passages. I don't know what passage that's my only assumption is that. But then it says a destroyed token, the back of the target, is placed in the new space. That's a destroyed token. Is that not a passage? Connecting the I don't know, folks. I really do not know. I mean, potentially they're end zones, so you could say they're just completely destroyed. There's nothing in any of those, no portals or anything like that. Either. Anyway, we'll put them there. We'll figure it out when we come to it. We'll try and reread it again and see if it makes any sense. Don't know. Weird. Okay, I may go and have another look and see if there's any clarity on what the frick that's supposed to mean. In the meantime, let's have a look at what we are facing off against. So we know we have Azathoth. We know Azathoth comes with the Dancers of Azathoth and the Cultists. For this particular episode, we're up against Ghasts, so we have those available, and the Gug. So I need to finalise and place where the Gug goes, which is blue. Gug will be over here. Okay. That was the one thing I needed to finish on setup. So the Gug we've seen before has 5 life. There's 2 of them in the pool, and it gains a green when attacking if it has any wounds. Okay, so that's how that works. In addition to those, then we also have our unknown monsters. So this time we have the unnameable. So let's randomly choose a location for the unnameable to appear, and we'll go with that one. It is in the red portal. That's where the unnameable will appear. And then we also have the serpent men who we've seen before. So we've got a lot of monsters and enemies potentially on the board at any one time, and that will go at the blue zone. So we'll do 2 of those. The blue portal, which should be up here next to where we're about to start. Okay, so talking of starting, let's have a look at our investigators. So this time we have Leon, who is a bit of a show-off. That's his special ability here. So I'll slow down a bit and let you guys catch up. Okay, so he comes with marksman, and swiftness, so he gets to run an additional space and he can attack things in adjacent space. And his show-off skill means if there's another investigator in your space, you gain a green die. And then as it goes up, instead, if there's another investigator within 2 spaces, gain a green die. You also have 1 free reroll per roll if there's another investigator within 2 spaces, and instead for each other investigator within 2 spaces, gain green and a free reroll per roll. So that's his show-off ability. And then teaming up with Leon, we have Sally, who is our avid photographer. So I figured these would be really fun to play together. So let's have a look at her. So she comes with arcane mastery and toughness, which we've seen before and well versed with. And avid photography then means when an investigator leaves her space, she may follow. Other investigators in her space gain a green die. When another investigator in her space rests, she may heal 3 wounds or stress, any combination, and then once per turn, you or an investigator in your space may perform a free action. So they are their skills and abilities. Let's just take a look at their cards. So not quite on screen, so apologies for that. Let's pop those there. In fact, just so we get a good look at them, let's pop them over here in our dice pool. So for Leon, he comes with overcaring. So at the start of the game, name a protected investigator. So obviously there's only 1 other investigator there, which would be Sally. If your protected is in your space, they heal all wounds and you heal all of your stress. Otherwise, take 1 stress for each wound your protected has. If they are dead, nothing happens. Okay. And then his relic is a crystal ball. So during your turn, keep the top card of the Mythos deck revealed until you draw it from the turn. Once during your turn, as a free action, you may take 1 stress to place it at the bottom of the deck and then reveal the next. Okay. Having a look then at Sally, she has hyperactivity. So whilst you have the hyperactive token, you have 1 extra action and you cannot rest. Discard it when you draw the Mythos card for your turn. And when she triggers her insanity, she gains the hyperactivity token and takes 2 stress. So she becomes hyperactive. And her relic is the Jade Amulet. Once during your turn as a free action, you may move 1 enemy from your space up to 2 spaces away. So they are their insanities and relics that they'll be playing with. Okay, so we've shuffled up the discovery cards. We are ready to go. I'll give them another quick shuffle. And then we'll do a quick shuffle of the Mythos cards. And as we'll be starting left to right, we will enact the crystal ball for Leon. During your turn, keep the card of the Mythos deck revealed. May spend a stress to put it at the bottom of the deck once per turn. Okay. So, Leon's up. Okay, so it's got to be an unknown monster behaviour and then draw something else. Don't know what that something else is. The unknown monster will be unnameable, which has 6 health. Quite a ways away, but it will move 2 spaces towards me, which will be 1, 2. Not great if I want to move into that space, so I think as a free action we're going to spend a stress to get rid of that. Then reveal the next. Is it any better is the question. Dancers of Azathoth. The nearest Dancer of Azathoth moves 3 spaces towards you. There are none currently on the board, and then we'll summon a Dancer of Azathoth in the blue zone. So that's what we'll be doing at the end of Leon's turn. That's fine. can deal with that. Okay, so we're going to do some shooting, rootin' tootin' shooting, I reckon. Let's shoot into this space up here. So these are our investigators. So Leon has marksman, so he can shoot at the serpent men, or he can shoot at the cultist and the ghast. My thinking is we want to be getting to this. This is our first pile of ingredients that we need to acquire in order to destroy the 3 targets. So let's go ahead and do some rolling. So we're going to be rolling 3 black plus a green for my show off, because there is another investigator in my space. So that's what we get. Okay, let's have a look at what we're doing. So we're going to be shooting at the ghast first of all. Okay, let's have a look. So we got 2 attack, 2 hits. Doesn't have Elder Sign, so let's spend a stress straight off to reroll that one. And we'll spend another stress. Okay, we'll take that. Okay, so we've got 3 hits and 2 sanity. So we'll take the 2 insanity and we'll apply the 3 hits, which is enough to kill the ghast. Because if attacked and not destroyed, the attacker takes a wound. Didn't want that. So we have taken what we needed to for that ghast. So that's our first action. As our second action, then let's attack that cultist. So gain 3 blacks and a green. Blinking heck. We're going to spend 1 more stress. Okay, we didn't get him, so that's 1 point of damage on the cultist. I think he's gonna have to heal, just because we've got no stress left. So 1, 2, 3, heal up. That was not the best of first turns, but there it is. Okay, so we are now drawing our mythos card. So we know what it is, Dancer of Azathoth. So we are going to summon a Dancer of Azathoth over in the blue zone, along with the serpent men. Okay, so that's what that does, but it puts obviously a summon in the track. And I am in a safe space, so I do get to investigate. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, a medical kit. A surgical word of convenience. You may claim the medical kit. Discard this card to heal all wounds from 1 investigator in your space, including you. Very tasty. I will take the medical kit. Thank you very much. Okay, so off to a good start on our items. No end of turn effects. So we are now over to Sally. So Sally didn't get to use her special ability, but she's going to have to move if she's going to do any attacking or any such activity this turn. So she will move, and she'll move just the 1 space into the area with that cultist that we did not manage to kill. Okay, so we're going to be rolling 3 black. Let's go ahead and roll that. We have, okay, so 2 attacks, 2 successes, so that's enough, and then 1 insanity. So she will take 1 insanity and deal the 2 points of damage, or 1 remaining points of damage to that cultist. So they're gone. As her episode action, she will collect an ingredient, which will be the black charcoal. So that goes on her board. These are the same both sides, so there's no difference. There's nothing, sort of no hidden information, anything like that. It's literally just an ingredient that she's picked up. Now she can pick up 2. Investigators cannot hold 2 or more. Oh, okay. Of the same ingredient. Okay. So no, we can't pick up 2. That's fine. So what else will she now do? She can't very well heal. I mean, there isn't anything more she can do. I mean, she could move back into his space. I guess that's useful. Let's go ahead and move back into the space with Leon. So she's jotted off, done her bit, and then she's back again. Okay. So we are now down to Mythos. Let's draw a Mythos card. It is another summoning. Summon a ghast in each destroyed space, if any. There are none. Then each ghast moves 1 space towards you. We do have a ghast out on the board just here, so he will move up into this room towards our investigators, and that's it. There's no further summoning of more ghasts, so we've got away lightly there. Okay, which means we are still safe in our space. We get to investigate. We draw a discovery card, the Wives of the Lord. Let's have a look. So, Wives of the Lord, beautiful, resilient, deadly, everything one might want from a bride. You may take 2 wounds, wow, to claim the brides. Definitely a Bram Stoker vibe going on here. If you do not, then you claim the Bloodthirsty condition. Brides, whilst you have them, gain 1 level of toughness. That's fine, we'll use it to boost our level of toughness. That's acceptable. So Sally will take the brides, but unfortunately take 2 wounds to do so. But she gains 1 level of toughness. So, where it was you have a free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire, instead you may reduce the wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 when attacked or rolling for fire. Nice. Okay, so she's definitely a bit tougher having run into the brides. Okay, so no end of turn effects, so we are back over to Leon, who's still showing off. I think he's going to start shooting at the Serpent Men and the Dancer of Azathoth over in the blue portal zone. Do I want to do that? Do I want to crack on? And this is part of the thing, I think, folks, is the it's easy to get distracted with enemies. I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to progress into here. So Leon will do a run, and Sally will follow him with her avid photographer skill. And then Leon will shoot at... Oh, I need to turn this Mythos up, actually. Yeah, Cosmic Upheaval. We've seen this before, folks, so this just adds another summoning, and I draw another card. I think let's get that and hopefully not get another summoning card, but we will see. And it is another summoning card, but it's a ghast. We'll deal with that when it comes. Okay, so we know that the Elder One will be progressing this turn, so we're back up here to Leon and Sally, and we're going to shoot at this ghast. with Leon. So we're going to be rolling 3 black. If there's another investigator in your space, you get to add a green. So we will take that. Okay, so roll. Exactly what he needed, 3 damage. So that gets rid of that ghast. So he's gone. And we're going in for our final action. We'll also draw a piece of charcoal. Trying to think, how do I want to best manage? I'm just thinking holistically, going around perhaps and then back up maybe is a way forward. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, the issue is the piles that I need to draw from to then destroy the targets are all next to their relevant things. We'll see. Okay. So that was all 3 actions for Leon. That's him done. We are now going to enact this mythos card that we drew. Let's put this out. So, move each ghast 1 space towards you. Thankfully, there are none now. We've taken them all off of the board. If you have Bloodthirsty condition, they move 2 spaces instead. But thankfully, we don't. And then we're going to summon a ghast at the red portal, which is up here. So we're going to put a ghast up here, the cultist and the unnameable. Okay, so it does mean our heroes are still in a safe space, so we do get to investigate again. Let's see what wonders we pick this time. So we have the silk-lined coffin. Who or what might rest here in luxurious repose? You may take 1 stress and 1 wound. Oof. To claim the permanent house guest. Okay. Otherwise, take the bloodthirsty condition. So the Alexandru is the permanent house guest, and whilst you have him, gain 1 level in brawling. Okay, interesting, and it's a nice little combo to go alongside Leon's marksman skill, just in case he ends up with something in his zone. So we'll take that. But it does cost him 1 wound and 1 stress. Ouch. I think we want to do some healing, folks. So that is the end of turn. Therefore, we will now enact the summoning. So Azathoth advances. Move him across. And we enact... When Azathoth advances, move the nearest cosmic enemy 1 space towards you, which is none. Summon in order an Azathoth, a Dance of Azathoth, and a cultist, both at the farthest gate. So if we look, we're here. So we've got a gate there, and a gate there, and a gate over there. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So there isn't a farthest gate. Therefore, let's just gather them up there in the woods. Yeah, we're going to gather them in the woods because they're, do you know what, folks? They're out the way. So that's another cultist and another Dancer of Azathoth. And then place a cosmic token on the nearest non-cosmic monster. So let's go for one of the serpent men as opposed to ghast, because they're all equidistant, so that's fine. We're now on to the episode effect. So each investigator with a bloodthirsty condition takes a wound. Then each investigator takes 1 stress for each ingredient that they have. So we're all going to take a stress. So that's 1 there. And 1 over here. Okay. And then we're down to our unknown monsters. So when the Elder One advances, the unnameable moves 1 space towards you. Okay, that is now definitely in our way. Okay, all monsters in its space it leaves follow it. Darn it, I should have been a bit savvier about where I put those things. Okay. No for the next future. If not on the board, summon him to the board. And then Serpent Men, the nearest Serpent Man moves 2 spaces towards you. So it's just one of. Each other Serpent Man moves 1 space towards you. Okay, again, maybe could have been a bit savvier with these, but it is what it is, folks. So let's move the Cosmic one 2 spaces towards us, and the non-Cosmic one 1 space towards us. So everything gathered around us very swiftly there. Okay, so, and then we're going to take those summoning cards and shuffle them up. So we didn't get a bit of a respite there. So each and every one of our draws were summons. So shuffling those up. And that was Leon's turn, I believe, who picked up the coffin. Which means we are over to Sally. And while she doesn't have brawling, she does have toughness. So let's go ahead, and we need to take out this enhanced Serpent Man. So he's now got 3 life. Definitely don't want him attacking us. Yeah, it's a weird one. Some of these characters. So Sally's a great supporting character, but you want to be using Leon to really drive things forward. But it's not Leon's turn; it's Sally's turn, and then it just creates a really weird dynamic. Once during your turn as a free action, you may move 1 enemy from your space up to 2 spaces away. So she could do her Jade Amulet rather than attacking the Serpent Man. But I'm acutely aware this leaves her without a lot to do. So I think it's better for her to attack rather than push stuff away at this time. Okay, so let's do that. And then she can, yeah, and then hopefully she can heal. So that's the plan, folks, that's the plan. Okay. So we're running 3 black dice. So she got 1 hit because she's got her Arcane Mastery. So we will spend 2 stress to roll those. Oof, okay, we got 2 hits. That's fine, we'll take that. We're going to do 2 points of damage, and we're going to take 2 insanity. So let's take the 2 insanity first of all, and then we're going to deal the 2 points of damage to the cosmically enhanced Serpent Man. So he still has a point left, so we will go back to rolling another 3 for her second action. That's 1 more point of damage and 2 insanity. That's fine, we will take that. So she triggers her insanity, which means she gains the hyperactive condition this turn. Which means she can't rest. Okay. That's annoying. Let's push up her Arcane Mastery for now. Do I want to push up Arcane Mastery? Do I want to push up? No, let's push up the Avid Photographer. When other investigators in your space, they gain an extra green dice. Okay, so that's let's stick with what we're doing. So she triggers that. And she gets rid of this imbued serpent man. So he's gone. Power Cosmic goes along with him. Okay. She can't rest, but she does have 2 more actions. What does she do? Is the question. What does she do? Oh, she needed to gain extra stress because of the hyperactive condition. She got freaking rest. Flipping heck, folks. Okay. I mean, I could move and attack. Then I kind of lose all the benefits of what I'm working towards. Oh, this is difficult. This is difficult. What could she do instead? I tell you what she could do. She could move here and then use her amulet to push him a space away and then move back again. I think that's as good as it's going to get, folks. I didn't want to be pushing forward, but we need to deal with this lot here. And she is not best placed to deal with that lot there. So, that is her action. We are drawing a Mythos card. It is not a summoning, it is the Blind Idiot Guard. If Azathoth is on the board, which he isn't, otherwise each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards you, which there are none. Therefore, summon a cultist at the yellow gate. We got away very lightly there. I'll take that. Thank you very much. So we put a cultist out at the yellow gate. We are back to Leon. Let us start by turning over the top Mythos card so we know what's coming. Okay, it's an otherworldly encounter. If there are 3 or more cosmic tokens available, otherwise at the end of the turn, advance Azathoth. Well, you can forget that. So he's going to use his ability to put that at the bottom because there are not 3 cosmic things out on the board. And instead it is a summons. That's fine. 1 summons versus the old one advances is definitely better. And the Gug, which is over here, will be moving 2 spaces, and then we'll summon the second Gug and another Ghast. That's fine. That's at the end of the turn. We're not there yet. So the crystal ball has been enacted. We are looking therefore at what do we have? That's fine. So he's just going to shoot. I think he could just shoot into this nice big cluster of enemies over here. So we've got 5 things to take down. We can't target the unnameable on the basis that there are other things in his zone. Do we want to pepper first? Let's have a look. So we've got the Ghast has got 3 wounds. Cultists and Dancer of Azathoth all have 2 wounds each. So let's go ahead and take out the Ghast first of all. Try and take out the Ghast first of all. So we're rolling 3 black, plus a green because there's another Investigator in my space, plus another green from the Avid Photographer. So we are rolling 5 dices, so that's quite tasty. So let's go ahead and roll this. So this is against the Ghast. That'll do. So we've got 3 attacks, no insanity, and we don't get arcane mastery. I needed to add my brawling, however, so let's go ahead, find at the bottom brawling. So we now have brawling as well. So gains a green when attacking in space, which it isn't. So we did the 3 points to the Ghast, so the Ghast is gone. And we are now rolling 4. I'm not going to get through all of these, am I? What do I do afterwards, however? Do I run in there? Do I stay around and investigate? What did she? Oh, she didn't. Did she investigate? She didn't investigate. I did. I drew the mythos card for Sally, but I didn't investigate. Apologies, folks. Let me go back and investigate for Sally at the end of her turn. She has dinners for 3. Ow. Okay. So she did use her hyperactive. I got distracted with the hyperactive token. That's what it was. Okay. So dinner for 3. Dinner is served. Your presence is compulsory. You may take 1 wound to claim either the silent butler or the silver knife. Oh, silver knife might be of use. So whilst you have the butler gain a level in stealth, versus the silver knife when attacking, gain a green, and if you have the bloodthirsty condition, you gain 2 green instead. I think I'm not going to take the stress. I will take the silver knife instead. So we will add that to her board. So she now has an additional green when attacking. Definitely good. Definitely good. Need to bolster her where we can. So apologies, folks. Where did I get to? So Leon's done 1 attack. Okay. So we're going to do another attack. She's got swiftness. I mean, I could just peg it into the next area. Everything would follow me. It sounds ludicrous. I don't know why I would do that. I'm unconvinced. Okay, so we are rolling for... What we're going to do? Dance of Azathoth. Do Dance of Azathoth. Yeah. Do that. And then we'll try and take out a cultist. So, we are rolling. Easy. And he gains an insanity. Fortunately, the wounds don't roll over. Not yet, at least. May attack an additional target. We need to push up the marksman for sure. So, over here, we're going to gain 1 insanity. And the Azathoth dancer is gone. Do I rest? I mean, resting would sure be helpful. So we've got a little bit of stress left on his board. I'm not going to get through all of those 3 enemies. I think resting is going to be his best bet. 1, 2, and 3. So that's resting. Okay, that's it, we're done. So we are now going to draw Mythos card. So we know what's on the top of the Mythos deck, so that now comes into play. So that's our first summoning. On the hunt, move the nearest Gug 2 spaces towards you. So that's over here, 1 and 2. And then summon a Gug at the red portal, which is up here. And summon a Ghast at the yellow portal, which is over here. Okay, so that's it for the summonings. Get to draw a Mythos. Investigator. Discovery card. What? So what we got? So we have Queen's Guard. Sworn to service, ready to die. Good thing that. You may take 1 stress and 1 wound to claim the Queen's Guard, otherwise claim the bloodthirsty condition. So, Queen's Guard, you may discard this card before you are attacked. Prevent all attacks against you this turn. Okay. I've got to take a stress and a wound to claim that. Okay, let's go for that then. Let's go for that. So we'll take a stress and a wound in order to claim the Queen's Guard. I've got 4 extra hit points. We'll take that. Okay. Oops. Not even seeing them there. There we go. Got a lot on that side. Okay. And our brawling as well. Put that up there. We're not yet triggered our ability. I think I added that insanity already. I think. Too much going on. Okay, so investigated, no end of turn effect. We are moving on to Sally. Okay, so Sally has got an extra green die now. For what that's worth. What can she do? So she could move and push that Gug out. What's the Gug got? 5 hit points. Gain a green when attacking if it has any wounds. Or gains a green when attacking. So this is where I am. So I could run in and try and take out the cultists. Which I think is probably what I need to be doing, if I'm completely honest. It's not what I want to be doing. Okay. Right. Let's go with. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. We end up down here because we need to disrupt this ritual. We're just not moving anywhere, and that's concerning. My thinking is to go round in a big circle. Come around here, pick up one of these, move over to here, pick up one of these, then we can toss and destroy this. Then we can swing back round, pick up another one of those, toss and destroy that, and back round to here and destroy that. So that's my thinking, that's my planning, okay? We'll see if it works, but we need to keep moving. So these are all going to follow me now. So I will not be in a safe space. I will not be able to rest. I've got no stress. So I think I'm going to heal first and then run. And then I only have 1 attack, which I can throw against a cultist. I can push the unnameable away. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to rest before I do that. So 1, 2, and 1, just in case. I'm then going to push the unnameable away using my Jade Amulet. Once during your turn as a free action, you may move 1 enemy from your space up to 2 spaces away. I'm going to push him right to the other location. So he's just here. So 1 and 2 via this passage, tunnel, whatever. Not convinced about the terminology now. Very confused. Tunnel. So we'll do that. So he's been pushed away down a tunnel. Where are we? We're down here. Okay. So I'm left with 3 cultists in my zone. So I've rested. I've moved. We're now going to attack. So I've got 1 attack that I can conduct. I'm running 3 black dice. And that's it. I have got Arcane Mastery. Oh no, and a green, because I've got my silver knife as well. Haha! So 3 black dice and a green against one of those cultists. It certainly does it. 4 points of damage. No insanity, unfortunately. But at least we get rid of one of those cultists. It's 1 less to attack me. But I have toughness, so instead So you have one free reroll, but that's gone. So I'm just looking at my toughness skill. So instead of a free reroll, you may reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 when attacked or running for fire. So I've got at least a level of defense against these cultists for when they attack me. But first we need to draw Mythos, and it's an unknown monster behavior. It is going to be the unnameable, who will move 2 spaces towards me. That's convenient. So back he trots. Thanks for that. He did not appreciate being shoved down a passage. Love it. Okay then. So I will be attacked by the unnameable as well. Let's do the cultists first of all, shall we? So dice pool over here. Let's roll for the cultists. We're doing 2 green for the cultists. They're not cosmically imbued or anything like that. Yeah, that's all they do. Oh, that's got flipping worse than that. Let's take a stress and reroll one of them. That will do. So I avoid 1 point of damage. So nothing from one cultist. I'll take another point of stress. Reroll that one. Nothing from the second cultist. Oh no, I didn't need to. Sorry. So I have toughness. Yeah, instead. Yeah, so it's whenever you get attacked, reduce the wounds by 1. So I get to ignore that, so that's fine. And now we're over to the unnameable. So it says he's running 3 black and a green. Ouch. Okay. So 3 black and a green. Let's see what he throws at us. That's fine. We'll ignore that one and we'll take 1 point and 2 insanity. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so we'll take 2 insanity and we'll take a point of damage. I mean, I could try and re-roll it, but I'm happy to go up on the insanity track because I need to be boosting. So that's not too bad. Didn't draw the other Mythos card. Apologies, folks. Flipping heck, just another summons. Thanks for that. And another card. It's another summons. Darn it. Okay, so from the rubble, summon a ghast in each destroyed space. There are none. Then each ghast moves 1 space towards you. We do have a ghast up on the board. He's a long way away. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will come this way down because of this tunnel over here. So it didn't make any difference to that. That's fine, but it does mean we get to play out now the end of turn effect because Azathoth now advances once more. Oh, that's not great. So, when the older one advances, move the nearest cosmic enemy 1 space towards you, which is none. Then summon a Dancer of Azathoth and a cultist, both at the furthest gate, which will be at the yellow gate. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a blue gate. Okay, so a Dancer of Azathoth and a cultist over here at the blue gate. And what else does his board say? And then place a cosmic token on the nearest non-cosmic monster. That is unfortunately going to be the unnameable. Definitely the nearest monster is now cosmically imbued. Thanks for that. Okay. We then go on to the episode rules. So each investigator with a bloodthirsty condition, which is none. Each investigator takes 1 stress for each ingredient they have. So we still currently only have 1 ingredient. So Leon takes 8 stress and Sally loses her last stress. so that's it for episodes, and then we're down to our unknown monsters. When the Elder One advances, the unknown moves one space towards you. No. All monsters in its space it leaves follow. No. If not on the board, summon it. No effect for him. And then the Serpent Men. The nearest Serpent Man moves 2 spaces towards you. We only have 1 Serpent Man left, and he's right up here. So he'll move 2 down this way. 1 and 2. Okay, that's it. There's no other Serpent Men. And then summon 2 Serpent Men at the farthest gate. So that'll be 2 more over at the blue gate. Just off the board. That's fine. Okay. So that is it for those. And now they get shuffled back up. And then we are back to Leon's turn, who suddenly finds himself all alone. Now the question with Leon, do I want to run him in there and use his brawling? Do I want to use his brawling gives me an extra green, and being in there gives me 2 extra greens. So yeah, I think definitely until he's progressed on his insanity track and gained an extra 2 for marksman, I think definitely he's going to be better to be jumping straight in there and doing his thing. So do I rest first? No, let's go for it. So we're going to gonna run 1, 2, 3, because we want to be in that area so we can pick up that ingredient. We've got 3 enemies to attack. Okay, great. I can attack 2 of them. Let's turn over the Mythos card whilst we're here. The Blind Idiot. Each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards you. Summon a cultist to the other gate. So that's what's going to happen at the end of my turn. That's fine. This is what it is, folks. Let's go for it. Okay. So we're rolling 3 black and a green for my show off, because I'm in a space for another investigator, a green for my brawling, and a green for avid photographer. Okay, so we're rolling 6 dice. And unfortunately, we're dealing with a cultist. Okay, 2 of 1 insanity. Interesting. So we'll deal with. There we go. So that cultist is gone, and then the insanity triggers. Means at the start of so if your protected is in your space, they heal all wounds. Nice. So Sally heals all of her wounds, and he heals all of his stress. Nice. Me likey. Excellent. That couldn't have done better. Okay, and I get to go up on a skill. So show off. Instead, if there's another investigator within 2 spaces, really not that bothered about that. Have a free run action. That would definitely be useful, particularly given that he can run and she can follow. I think that's going to be the way to go, folks. Okay, so he ran, he attacked, he's got a second attack on the other cultist in that space. Nice. So we deal the 2 points of damage to the cultist, but we also gain 2 insanity. So let's go ahead and remove that other cultist. They're gone. And we're going to gain 2 more insanity, which is nice. That's what we want at this early stage of the game. Need to get those boosts in. Okay. And that's it. That's all of his actions. That's fine. Okay, so we draw our Mythos card and we summon a cultist at the yellow gate over here. And else do we do? That's it for that. So now we're drawing a discovery card. Let's have a look and see what we get. Neophytes. Okay. Let's have a look. Soldiers for your army who seem a little too eager for blood. You may take 1 stress and 1 wound to claim the neophytes. Neophytes have 3 health. Wow. We shall be eternally grateful to our lord. Or take the bloodthirsty condition. Think that's fine. We'll take the neophytes. That's 1 stress and 1 wound. They go on the other side of our board. I mean, we've got 7 hit points of body shields here, folks. We've got a lot of things we can throw in the way, so that's fine. We'll take that. And now, unfortunately, excuse me, my throat's a bit itchy today. The unnameable will now attack him, so that's 3 black and a green. No insanity. 2 points of damage. I have no way to protect against it other than to chuck 2 points on the neophytes that I've just picked up. They can suck that up. There we go. So that's 2 points of damage on my neophytes. So they've got 1 point left. Happy to have them join the fray. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So that was it for Leon. There's no summonings in the pool, so there's no end of turn effects. We are moving on to Sully. So we do now have the ability to attack the unnameable. We also have the ability to pick up another good, the sulfur. So let's go ahead and spend an action to pick up the sulfur. Do that first of all. I mean, is it worth her just running? Oh, it could be, you know. Oh, it could be. No, because they'll all follow. Is the problem. I was just thinking, if I ran and this followed, I could then push it back out and kill it, which I could do. No, I need another action as well anyway. Okay. That's fine. Darn it. I don't want to end up with 3 baddies in my area. What do I want? They're only 2 green. Not bad, but I can't heal is the issue. I need to get my stress back. Okay. So she's going to attack the unnameable, I guess. So she's rolling 3 black and a green. She does have arcane mastery. Let's go ahead with that. Ooh. Okay, we'll take that. So that's 2 points on the unnameable. She hasn't got any stress to do any rerolls or anything like that. Didn't get any arcane mastery. So just straight 2 points on the unnameable. So we'll put those 2 points on there. Here you go, mister. And oh, I forgot, he is cosmically imbued. Should have rolled an extra green. Let me do the extra green against Leon. There's a wound, so Leon will distribute that extra wound to one of his other acolytes. We'll do the permanent house guest. No, we'll do the Queen's Guard. Okay. Apologies, folks. I forgot that it was cosmically imbued, so I've picked up on that. Okay, so she picked up her goods. She's attacked once, and then she got 2 insanity. So she triggers her insanity now. So she gains a hyperactive token, which we'll put on her board. Gain a hyperactive token and take 2 stress, but she can't take any stress. She can't heal, but she gets an extra action this turn. Okay, that's good. We like that. We'll take that. So that's an extra attack. Oh, and we need to go up on a skill, so let's go with Arcane Mastery. Instead, you may reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 from any source, not just being attacked. I mean, that's going to be useful later on. Or do I want when the Investigator rests, I also get to rest? Could also be handy. No, we'll go with the... Yeah, we'll go with those and then see where we'll go from there. Okay, so Arcane Mastery +1. Hey! Okay, so we're doing 1, 2, 3 points of damage on the Unnameable, so that's 5 now. So he's got 2 points left because he's cosmically imbued, and I get another 2 points on the Insanity track. That's fine, happy to do that. And then I get 1 extra action because of my ability. Let's go ahead and roll that final attack against the Unnameable. Oh no, that's fine. 2 points of damage. That's exactly what I needed. Unnameable is off the board. Nice. Okay. Whew. So, Unnamable's gone. We're drawing a Mythos card. It's a summoning. Each cosmic enemy moves 1 space towards you. No effect. Great. Because that was the only cosmic enemy, and it still would have been no effect because it was in my space already. So nothing from there. I get to draw a discovery. See what we get. An elephant gun. Who doesn't want an elephant gun? Accuracy is optional. When a round is as large as your fist, you may take 2 stress to claim the elephant gun. If you do not, claim the bloodthirsty condition. Oh, I haven't got any stress. Elephant gun. Once per attack, before rolling dice, you may take 1 wound to gain 3 green. Yeah, that's pretty nasty. We now have the bloodthirsty condition. On a positive, that does work with my silver knife because it means I now get 2 green when I'm attacking instead of just the 1. Okay, but if I don't attack, I have to take a stress. But do you know what? I think we've attacked every single round thus far, so I don't think we're at significant risk of that. No end of turn effect. There's no more summonings there, so we are back to Leon. So Leon definitely needs to draw this. Let's turn over the Mythos deck first of all, however. Dancer of Azathoth. The nearest Dancer of Azathoth moves 3 spaces towards you. Well, currently they're right up here at the other end of the board, so pretty much null impact. And then Dancer another one over there. Summon another one over there. It is a summoning into the pool, but otherwise that's minimal impact. That's fine. We'll leave that there. Therefore, what do we want to do now? So I think we want to grab this, run over there. We can destroy one of these, and then attack one of these. Is that right? Pick up, run. No, pick up, run, destroy. That's what we can do. It is what it is, folks. Right, so... and then we'll get attacked. Whatever. I could do... Ooh, I could do it from there to there, couldn't I? Ah, no, because I need to get that. Oh, got it. Okay, so we're going to pick up a good... Well, we are, so we'll pick up a token. I'm going to put that on our board. And then we're going to... we need to get over there. We're going to run. 1, 2, and 3. And she'll use her avid photographer to follow. They will also follow, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't have sneak. Yeah, it didn't need to rest, so that's fine. What do you do? Pick up, run, and then he can then pick up. But that's it. There's nothing more he can do. So he's picked up a good from there, the salt, and that is now on his board. But there isn't anything more he can do, so he hasn't destroyed this location yet. But we are a darn sight closer to destroying our first location. We need to be moving faster and dragging stuff around with us, I think, and trying to survive. Okay, so that is it for his turn. He's now going to not get attacked. He's going to draw a Mythos card, which we know what it is, Dance of Azathoth. However, in typical fashion, 1, 2, 3, that Dance of Azathoth is now in his area. And then we're going to summon another Dance of Azathoth over there. So I'm just going to put a new one on the board. Sorry. So these 1, 2, 3. Should have thought about that a bit better. There it is. Okay. And now he's going to be attacked. So we're over here and we have 3 enemies. Let's do the cultist first of all, rolling 2 green dice. No impact. We'll do the ghast, also rolling 2 green dice. That is 1 hit. That's fine. I can take the 1 hit because I'll apply it to one of his many followers. And then we're on to the Dancer of Azathoth. So the Dancer of Azathoth is rolling 2 black. So we're hoping maybe for some insanity and triggering his ability, perhaps. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Nope, it's just 2 straight hits. Don't want that. So let's roll. Let's force those both to be re-rolled. That's 1 hit point. We'll take the 1 hit point. I'm not going to lose anyone yet. Okay. And then when destroyed, do stuff. But we don't have to worry about that at the moment because he's not destroyed. Okay, so that was it for the attacks. We got away fairly lightly. We are primed for destroying a location. And Sally will be able to destroy this, in fact, this time. Hopefully maybe take care of those. Is that what we want to do? Maybe. Yeah, and then he can run and take care of that one. Let's find out. So there's no further end of action turns. He got attacked. Didn't draw one of these. We are over to Sally. So Sally will start by drawing a... Where are they? She's going to take a salt pile, one of those, add that to her board, which means from here she can throw that Is that our best bet? I think that's going to be our best bet. Yeah, she doesn't get a free move. That's gone. That's fine. Yeah, so she's gonna, as a free action, she'll push this Dancer of Azathoth out into this area. In its space, that's fine. So she's going to push the dance. That's only got 2 hit points. She's going to push the ghast into that area using her Jade Amulet. And then she's going to destroy. Put these back on here. Whee! Boom. While adjacent to a space with a target token, if you have all 3 ingredients, discard them, and that space is blown up. So it's the whole of that space is blown up. There's no more tunnel. That's gone. I think that's what that means. That locate that space. Gone. It's blown up. Maybe. Who knows? Special rules. When a space blows up, turn its tile over, connecting the passages. Turn its tile over, connecting the passages. Any figures on there are killed except the older one. Any tunnel token there is discarded, and a destroyed token in its place. But it's weird, isn't it? Well, why would you want to? Well, maybe. Look, yeah. Maybe it is that. Maybe we just turn it over. Don't know. Anyway, okay. So the tunnel's gone. Passage is destroyed. I think that's what happens. He's dead. He's gone. That's as far as I could work out how to go that. Right, so she would take 4 fire damage unless she's got Arcane Mastery, which she has, so she'll take 2 instead. So she takes her 2 damage and we'll 2 fire, and we'll deal with that at the end of her turn. So she drew, she's bombed. She can now attack one of the things in her area. We'll do the cultist. So she's rolling 3 black and a green for her insanity level, and 2 more green because of her bloodthirst. So she's running 6 dice now, much better, and she has Arcane Mastery as well. So let's go ahead and nice 1, 2 points, 3 points of damage. That is absolutely enough to kill that cultist. So that cultist is gone. Now it does mean she does also take those 2 insanity. So let's go ahead and take the 2 insanity. That does trigger her ability, which is fine. So she would have to take more stress, which she can't, but she gets an extra action this turn, so that's a good thing. No point me running. I could take out that additional baddie, however. Or in fact, she could pick up. Ooh, do I take out the baddie, try and get a discovery, or do I just pick up the goods, knowing that the baddie's going to attack me? I think I'm going to pick up the goods, knowing the baddie's going to attack me. I think that's the best bet. Let's go with that. So she took a 2 sanity. She gets to go up a level, and she gets an extra action. Healer stress every time you roll an Elder Sign. I think that is absolutely going to be cracking. Yeah, I think she needs to do that. Right, so she takes Arcane Mastery to the next level, and she's going to attack once more. So 3 green, 3 black. She's fighting that Dancer of Azathoth. Oh yeah, that's an insane amount of damage. So we've got all 6 points of damage. It has 2 life. It is absolutely obliterated. He's gone. That wasn't what I was going to do, was it? No, that works for me. That works because it means I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I recover 4 stress. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha ha! Excellent. Duh, brain in gear. Okay, nice. So she is fully healed, and we're now drawing a mythos card. So let's go ahead and do that. It's not a summoning yet. It is the unnameable is going to move towards me. He's not on the board, so no effect, so that's fine. Oh, and it's not a summoning card. The Blood Moon. Each investigator with bloodthirsty condition heals 1 wound and takes 2 stress. Okay, other investigators take a wound. Oosh. So he takes a wound. That's not pretty. And she will heal a wound, which she can't do, and take 2 stress. So she has to take the 2 stress, and there's nothing that she can do to prevent it because it's loss of sanity when attacked. Okay, all rolling for fire, which is what she will do now. Is that what we're doing? No, not yet. She's going to draw a discovery first of all. So let's have a look and see what she gets. Alchemy bag. A solution to many problems, real or imagined. You may take 2 stress to claim the alchemy bag, otherwise claim the bloodthirsty condition. Alchemy bag. You may discard this card as if it were any type of ingredient token. Nice. We'll take that. Thank you very much for 2 stress. So she is maxed out once more on the stress. Thanks for that. Which was why we weren't going to do that, but that's fine. It is what it is. Okay. So we're now rolling for the fire. So it's 1 is it 1 black dice? Oh, I can't. Oh, it's been that long since I had to deal with fire. I can't even remember. Roll 1 die, black die per fire on the investigator, and then discard. There we go. So she's going to roll 2 black die to get rid of that fire. So it's just crap. Alright, so she'll take 2 points of damage, and she'll gain an insanity for rolling around in fire. But they are gone. Okay. Ouch. Ouch, that doth smart. However, may reduce wounds taken from loss of sanity or by 1 when attacked or rolling for fire. So I can ignore the fire damage. Haha! But I'll take, when I take the sanity, do you know what? Stuff it, we're going to leave that there. And I also forgot I need to flip my relic because I'm now on level 3 sanity. So with that protected, let's have a look. The Haunted Amulet. Up to 3 times during your turn as a free action, you may move 1 enemy from your space up to 2 spaces away. That is flipping gorgeous. Okay, we are back to Leon. So he has enough tokens to do some damage, which means we need to get around to here. If she follows him, she's going to have to go back and grab another blinking ingredient. I really should have grabbed that ingredient and not attacked that flipping Azathoth. Oh no! Aha! She's got an alchemy bag. Ha ha! Ah, okay. That makes up for my mistake. Good. I'm glad of that. Okay, so we are doing. Leon is going to move. Where is he going to move? He's going to move up here. So he will move Well, in fact, before we do that, let's have a look at this flipping Mythos card. Alright, okay, it's going to enact the Elder One advancing. Move each cast one space towards you. For blood test condition, they move 2 spaces instead, which won't apply to him at least at the moment. Is it a good opportunity for him to heal? I think indubitably. Given that he's nearly dead. 1, 2, 3 to heal. What does it do? Heals her wounds and his stress. Okay, that will do. In fact, is it worth... I think it's worth using the medical kit at this stage. Discard this card to heal all wounds from one investigator in your space, including yourself. Let's do that. Okay, so medical kit's gone. He's fully healed up. Didn't have to spend an action. So, let's go ahead and... He's got all of his ingredients he needs, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3 to run to here. All these guys will follow. And that's first action. He's then going to chuck these ingredients into that room. To flip it over. Yep. It's now gone. Yeah, I still don't understand the passage thing, guys. Anyway, if you figure it out, please let me know. I'll try again. When a space is blown up, turn the tile over, which we've done. Connecting the passages. Oh, is it? I think that's what it's saying, because the graphics may be slightly different, so make sure that the passages still connect. I got ya. Okay, but that's a destroyed room, and that's a destroyed room. I think that's what it's saying, right? Okay, connecting the passages. Right. So with 2 out of 3, that's those ingredients gone. So he's not going to bother to pick up an ingredient. She would do that instead, because she can run around and then blow this up. He now needs to focus on taking out these dudes. What have we got? We've got the Gug, which has 5 points, 2 cultists 2 points each, and a Serpent Mammoth 2 points each. I think it's probably worth... What's it worth doing? Probably just taking out the wieners. So what did he do? He's moved, he's blown up, he could do 1 attack. He could do 1 attack. But that's it, folks. He can do 1 attack. That's what we got. Okay, so he's got 3 black dice, a green because there's another investigator in his area, plus a green because of her ability. Oh, can use a free run. I forgot about that. He gets a free run. So, and a green for brawling. There we go. I was thinking, I'm sure he gets another green. Okay, so he's rolling, 6 dice, and he gets 2 attack. So we're going to try and take out these darn cultists and hopefully trigger the next level of insanity. see what we get, folks. Nice. So definitely take out a cultist and take 2 more points of sanity, which triggers his next level of insanity. So we'll take out that cultist. And what's he going to go up on? During a run, you may take Investigator with you. Do I want to do that? I think it's going to be dangerous once the older one comes out. Gain 2 when attacking a target not in your space, as opposed to 1. But I could potentially get an extra action. Go on, let's go with that one. Let's see what that brings, shall we? Okay, so we've done that. We've removed the cultist, and we're now going to attack once more. It's our final attack. Oh, sorry, I need to trigger my insanity. So if my protected is in my space, they heal all their wounds. They don't have any wounds, and I heal all my stress. That's nice. I'll absolutely take that. And we're rolling. Oh, 2 off, no sanity. Tis what it is, folks. Tis what it is. Okay, we'll take that. So that is another cultist gone. So he's gone off the board. So we've got 2 baddies left to attack me, but before we do that, we need to draw up the mythos, so that comes into play. So move each ghast 1 space towards you. There are no ghasts on the board, and we're going to summon a ghast to the red zone, which we'll do. Okay, so he's not in a safe space, he will be attacked. So we're going to attack with the Serpent Man first of all. So that is 2 black and a green. Rolling 2 black and a green. A wound. Any specials on the Serpent Man? When it attacks, each insanity counts as a success as well. Do I want to force that reroll or just take the wound? It's fine, we'll take the wound. Go on. And then for the big guy, the Gug, he's also rolling 2 black and a green. That's a bit insane. Okay. And it is... What does it say? Gains a green when attacking if it has any wounds. Doesn't have any wounds. Do you know what? I'm going to re-roll. Spend a stress to re-roll this one. Elder Sign, that'll do me. So he takes 1 wound and 1 insanity. That's fine. I'm happy with that ish. I'd rather have not taken the wounds, but it is what it is. Okay, so that is the end of Leon's turn. We are at the end of turn. Yes, at the end of turn. So we're going to be shuffling the Mythos deck, and we are going through. So, move the nearest cosmic enemy 1 space towards you. There are none. Summon a Dancer of Azathoth and a cultist. Dancer of Azathoth, cultist. In the farthest gate. Where's the farthest gate now? Gosh. They're all 2 away again. Oops. I'll summon them over here in the yellow portal. And then place a cosmic token on the monster, on the nearest non-cosmic monster. Do I make it easy for myself, folks, and stick it on the Serpent Man? I'm going to stick it on the Gug, because I think it takes the mick. Serpent Man or Gug? Okay, so that's done. The episode Elder Advancement rules. I don't think I moved him yet. I need to do that. Okay, anyone with a bloodthirsty condition takes a wound. So Sally does take a wound because she has got the bloodthirsty condition. And anyone carrying ingredients, which is currently nobody. Okay, that's fine. And then we're down to our unknown monsters. When the Elder One advances, the Unnameable moves one space towards you. He's not on the board. If not on the board, summon the Unnameable in the farthest gate. So he will also appear in the yellow zone. And, excuse me, serpents. The nearest serpent man moves 2 spaces towards you. Well, he is already in my space. Each other serpent man moves 1 space towards. Okay, so these 2 here move from the blue gate into this room here. Okay, that's it. It's not too bad. So then they've all been given a good old shuffle. So we are back over to Sally. So what Sally wants to do is pick up an ingredient, which we're going to do. She's got 3 actions, right? She's going to push these guys away. Sorry, so she's going to push those guys away using her haunted amulet. During your turn, as a free action, you may move 1 enemy from your space up to 2 spaces and do this up to 3 times. So she's done that twice. She's picked this up as 1 action. She'll run 1, 2, 3 as 1 action, and she'll pick up that as another action. Oh, she doesn't get to shut the ritual. And even if she attacked, there'd be nothing she could do. Oh, that's frustrating. That is frustrating. Okay, but I mean, she's as close to dying it now, to disrupting this ritual. Just gonna check. Ouch. The trade. How many items do you trade when you trade? Is it just 1? The active investigator and all investigators in their space may trade any number of items or companions. Okay, so she has got herself there with everything she needs, and he can now run to her and trade. That works. So, we're drawing a mythos. It is an unknown monster behaviour. It is the Serpent Man, and it will move 1 space towards me. That's fine. Okay, I need to draw another card. The Unnameable will move 2 spaces towards me. 1, 2. Blinking out, Leon's not having a good day. Oh, Cosmic Upheaval just adds a summoning to the pool. And from the rubble, summon a ghast in each destroyed space, if any. 1 there and 1 there. Okay. Then each ghast moves 1 space towards you. Flipping heck. Okay. Oh, Leon. Sorry, mate. Okay. So we've got 2 summons in the pool, and that flipping elder one's going to come out. Ah! Right. But for now, she is in a safe space and gets to draw a discovery card. It is the Sword of the Impaler. Nice. Useful for anyone who wishes to master this place. You may claim the decorative sword. When attacking, gain a green. When attacking a ghost, you gain 2 green instead. Ghost? Ghost or ghast? Ah, ghast. When attacking a ghast, gain 2 green instead. Nice. We will take that. Thank you. Okay. So she is as bad as Hoopy as she's going to get now. That is very handy. Okay. Me likey. End of turn, no effect. We are back to Leon. Leon. Sorry, mate, you're a bit surrounded. Do you know what, folks? It is what it is. So he can take a free run. So we'll do that. 1, 2. Sorry. It was over here. So 1, 2, 3. Everything follows him. Not great. But he hasn't used an action yet. So as an action, he will do a trade. In fact, let's look at the top of the Mythos deck. Slip through the fingers. Make a roll. For each insanity rolled, you lose 1 insanity and must discard an ingredient. That's absolutely fine, because I won't have any. So, he will do a trade, and he will pick up from Sally the 2 ingredients she has, plus her alchemy bag, which may be discarded to count as any ingredient. So he is happy, absolutely happy to take those from her, and then he's going to discard the alchemy bag and these 2. So he's done a free run, so he's done a trade. He's going to discard these to destroy and disrupt the ritual. Is it worth him doing a further trade? For the other stuff, on the basis that no, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so he's going to discard that. So this location is destroyed, the tunnel is destroyed. Gonna flip that tile over. So it's now ruins instead. It's destroyed your location. These can come off the board. No longer relevant. And we have disrupted the ritual, which means we reveal Azathoth stage 2. Summon Azathoth into your space. Summon 1 dancer of Azathoth into your space and place 1 cosmic token on every non-cosmic cultist and monster in your space. Ouch. Oh, that could have got better. I do have another dancer of Azathoth to summon. We'll be down here. Okay. And then we need 5 cosmic tokens. Ouch. That could have gone better. That got very messy very fast. If only he had sneak. I'm sure we discard a card that gave sneak. No. Anyway. Oh, I think it was the other side of that bloodthirsty condition that Sally got. Okay. So he's done a free run. He did a trade. He did an action. He's got 1 action left. He's going to attack. the elder one. Okay, Azathoth, you're for it. So 3 black, and he gets a green for his insanity, gets a green for his brawling, he gets a green because there's somebody else there with him because he's showing off, and he gets an extra green because there's from the avid photographer from Sally. That's it. There's no 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. So the get that much better. I don't think so, really. But he's got plenty of stress. Shall we take the stress? Go on, let's take the stress. We'll take the 3 stress and we'll re-roll the 3 that missed. He hasn't got an option to double them up or anything, so it's what it is. Rubbish. Okay. So did 4 points of damage and takes 1 sanity. And 4 points on Azathoth. I quite like Azathoth because he can just hold all his wounds with his tentacles, which is pretty cool. There we go. Okay. So he's 1/3 down, and then everything's going to attack him. So, no, we need to draw Mythos first of all. Mythos, slip through fingers, make a roll. So it's a roll, so it's straight 3 green. 3 black. For each tentacle roll, lose a sanity and must discard an ingredient, which we have none, so that's fine. So 1 insanity, okay, that's fine. We'll take that. Losing 1 stage closer. Done with an extra 1. It is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Let's give him a pounding then, I guess. So let's do the Dancer of Azathoth first of all. I don't think he's going to survive this. So Dancer of Azathoth has 2 black dice and a green because it's cosmically imbued. Ouch. 3 points of damage and an insanity. What happens if he takes the insanity first of all? He takes the insanity first of all. He gets to heal all of her wounds and gets to heal all of his stress. Okay. We'll take a point of damage on the Queen's Guard, which means he takes 2 points of damage. Take a point of damage on the Acolytes, which means Neophytes, so he'll take 1 point of damage. I think I'm going to keep brawling, so I will take the 1 point of damage. Okay. So that is it for this dude. The Dancer of Azathoth. So we're at the Ghast now. So the Ghast rolls 2 green, and that'll be 3 green instead. It's cosmically imbued. 1 hit. I'll spend a stress. Reroll that. That's no damage. Okay. The next Ghast, 3 green. I'll spend the stress. Oh. I'll spend the stress again. That'll do. We're now on to the Serpent Man, which rolls 2 green and 2 black. Oh, what did that do? Oh, okay. One more point of damage. Do I take the stress to re-roll it? Oh, did I get anything else? Does it make a difference? Not really. I'll take the point of damage. So that was a serpent man. Oh, I don't think he's going to survive. Now we've got the unnameable in his area, and the unnameable is 3 black and 2 green. Flipping it. It's more powerful than flipping Azathoth. Okay. Oh, it's an insanity and 2. Yeah, he's dead. I could try and reroll this one. So I'm going to move my stress, try and reroll this one. Okay, which is a success. Let me just check. Unnameable. Cannot be wounded. That's fine. So he takes 1 hit point and 1 stress. Yes, that's what I was thinking. So he takes this off. So he sacrifices his brawling. And takes an insanity. And then Azathoth attacks, which is 3 black. So if he takes 1 more wound, he's dead. Or he survives. Takes a wound. Okay, that was it. That was as much as I could do. There was nothing more in my capability. So unfortunately our show off is now dead. We have disrupted the ritual, but we haven't got past stage 2 yet. Okay, sorry Sally, it's all down to you. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. So what can Sally do? So, I mean, she's armed to the flipping teeth, that's for sure. She's as good as she's gonna get, by my reckoning. Up to you, Sally. I mean, I guess she's just gonna stand there and kill stuff, right? We're gonna push. Let's use her haunting amulet first of all. So up to 3 times during your turn as a free action, you may move 1 enemy from your space up to 2 spaces away. Let's go ahead and move the unnameable 2 spaces. And we're going to move the dancer of Azathoth 2 spaces and the serpent man 2 spaces. Okay. So this is what this is what she's left with. So everything else got shoved up there. Apologies, doing it off camera. So everything's now clustered in here. We've got Azathoth and we've got 2 ghasts. If she takes out Azathoth, well, she's not even going to be fussed about the ghasts. So what does she get? So she gets 3 black dice. She gets a green for her insanity. She gets yeah, she's going to perform an attack. She gets 2 green for her bloodthirsty silver knife, and then an extra green for her decorative sword. Okay, so 4 green and 3 black, and she has arcane mastery. Ideally, we want to get that up to the final level, level 4. So she wants to get 3 insanity in here. I can't let that one go. I'm gonna have to go and fetch the black die. I can replace green dye. I can't replace black dye. Apologies. Let me go and fetch that. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. And okay. So it's not great, and she doesn't have any flipping stress to re-roll anything, which is also not great. So she does 5 points of damage, and she does regain a stress. So we'll regain heal 1 stress and deliver 5 points of damage to Azathoth. So that's 1. Okay, she's got 3 points left. Oh, not such a good idea. Those are the tentacles. I'm going to shove them onto his board. Okay, so he's 9 down. That was our first attack. Second attack. Oh, got some insanity, so that's good. Let's take 2 insanity, which you'd expect for that writhing mass, wouldn't you? Let's spend a stress to re-roll the black that came up with nothing. Okay, it's a hit. So 1, 2, 3 is all we need, and we get to heal another stress from our elder sign. So we'll heal another stress, and we have now dealt 12 points of damage, which kills this stage of Azathoth. Move that down there. Okay, so therefore then says move Azathoth to the red gate. Okay, so red gate is up here with a Gug. At each gate, summon a cultist for each cosmic token there, which is none. Then place 1 cosmic token on every non-cosmic cultist monster on the board, starting with 1 nearest. Okay, so we have only 2 cosmic tokens left. That gets 1, and I'm guessing you can't add more than 1 cosmic token per baddie. So all these are cosmic, these are cosmic, so this would be the next closest enemy that is not cosmic. That is cosmic. Okay. Oh, what did it say? Yeah, no, there wasn't on the case. Okay, so that's it. So, and now, when Azathoth or a cosmic enemy attacks, each star also counts as an insanity. And then when Azathoth advances on the track, if there's only 2 in the summoning, and that's fine, we're about to trigger the summoning anyway. So she did 2 attacks, and she's got 2 ghasts left in her area down here. Oops. Oh, I don't think it's going to be worth her running into Azathoth at this stage. I think she's going to be better to take out, or try and take out, or take out one of these ghasts, and that will give her hopefully an insanity. So let's go ahead with that. So she's going to attack one of the ghasts in her area as her last action for the turn. That was rubbish. Absolutely pigging rubbish. She has got 1 stress, so she will take that final stress. Why did I re-roll that one? That's a success. I'm not re-rolling a flipping success. I need to do 3 damage to a ghast. Re-roll that one, nothing. Okay. Ugh. Right, so One more insanity triggers her up here. So she does get to her last level of Arcane Mastery. She doesn't get to recover any further stress, but she does deal to 3 points. It's 3 points. It's 4 because it's flipping cosmically imbued. Damn it. So if attacked but not destroyed, the attacker takes 1 wound. So I have to take 1 wound. Oh, I forgot that. Okay. It is what it is, eh, folks? It is what it is. You may reduce wounds taken or lost of damage with attack or running fire. Okay, that's it. I mean, the other thing to push up as she goes is definitely going to be the toughness. Instead, you may reduce wounds or lost damage from any source. Would that have been more useful than that? She's certainly not doing a pretty good job on running those blinking elder signs, that's for sure. Oh, she gets hyperactive. Takes 2 stress, can't take any stress because she triggered her next level. So she does have an extra action. So she'll attack again. She'll attack the other ghast. She gets an extra green now. Come on. Come on. Oh! 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 Wow, he flipping felt that. And that's the stuff I need against the elder one, for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 points of damage. Ouch! Really didn't like that ghast. And it probably should have had one more dice as well. Anyway. Okay, so that ghast is definitely gone. And she did gain 1 extra insanity. So we'll put that up there. I mean, she doesn't have to gain it. That's fine. We'll leave her safe. We'll leave her safe. So, she'll need to draw a Mythos card. Let's have a look. And it is the Hunger. Each investigator with bloodthirsty condition deals 1 wound to another figure in their space. Nice. So that other ghast is gone. Andy Harry. Okay. If there aren't any, that investigator takes a wound instead, but that's fine. And we are definitely triggering now the elder one advancing. So. When Azathoth advances, you can't even see it anymore now, folks. I don't think I've got it on on camera anymore, but that's fine. So when Azathoth advances, move the nearest cosmic enemy 1 space towards you. Okay, pick an enemy. Really doesn't matter, does it? Let's go with the unnameable. That's going to be the biggest threat, isn't it? Let's get him out of the way, he's dead. I'll just show the whole table. Summon in order 1 Dancer of Azathoth, none available. And a Cultist can do in the farthest gate. That's going to be over here in the yellow gate. And place a Cosmic token on the nearest non-cosmic monster. We do have a Cosmic token now. This will be nearest non-cosmic monster. We're doing the Investigator's bloodthirsty condition, take a wound. I don't like that. Or in fact, you may reduce wounds. No, I need to get up to that. Okay. Yeah. Maybe should have done that instead. Anyway. Here's what it is, folks. So that's fine. And then we're doing the unknowables. So when the elder one advances, the unknowable moves one space towards me. I shouldn't have done that anyway. Little difference. All monsters in space it leaves follow it, which is none, so that's fine. And then the serpent men, the nearest serpent man moves 2 spaces towards me, also in my area. Thanks for that. And then all other serpent men move 1 space towards me, which is 2 of. Okay, that's fine. We can cope with that. That's fine. That's it. That's the end of turn. So we'll take those, shuffle those. Definitely coming into its own. Okay. Right, they're done. Let's go beat up some Elder One. Can't rest, so we're running in and attacking, and ideally I want to trigger that so I can get some further toughness, but let's see how we fare, shall we? So we're going to move 1, 2, 3. Everything will follow me. Let's. Where are we? Okay. That goes with that one. Okay. The only thing I'm focusing on. Oh, and the unnameable also comes along for the ride. Of course, couldn't forget you. Okay. Yeah, I don't get a free run or anything like that, so that's a move action, and now we're attacking. So we're rolling 3 black and 2 green for my insanity, plus 2 green for my knife, plus a green for my decorative sword. Come on now. We need a one hit wonder, so I've moved and I'm about to attack. Okay. That's gone. What do we get? What do we get? Not much of anything at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hear the stress. Can't even do any flippy rerolls. Darn it. Ah! Well, that's what it is then, folks. So it is 5 points of damage, which is abysmal. Okay, 5 points of damage. Well, it's nearly halfway. It's not totally abysmal, but not great, is it? So they've got on the Elder's card, 5 points of damage. I do gain 2 insanity, however, so I will take those 2 insanity. And then we're rolling again. This is my 3rd action, final action, unless I trigger my insanity, which we do. We will take that, and we're doing. Oh, this could be enough now, folks. This could be enough. Come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. Nice. So let's trigger the insanity first of all. So that gets us onto the next pip. This activates, and we're going to gain the hyperactive condition, which means I get an extra action. And I'm going to put up my toughness. Okay. Then we're going to deal all that lovely juicy damage to the Elder One. So he is now gone. On to the next stage. We could finally flipping see Azathoth defeated. let's see what happens next. So, over there, when revealed, move Azathoth to the blue gate. Okay, fully heal all enemies on the board. That's fine, they're not damaged. Move each cosmic enemy one space towards nearest investigator. Let's see how this pans out then. So, Azathoth will move to the blue gate, and all cosmic enemies will move towards the investigator. Could get real messy, folks. Okay, now I still have the ability to push 3 things out of my space using my haunting amulet, and I have an extra action. Everything's going to come with me if I run. If I run, I don't get to attack, but everything will attack me. Oh, okay. So my best bet then is... What is my best bet? To push 3 things out 2 spaces away. So that's going to be Unnameable and the Gug for sure. So let's push those out. So the Unnameable will move 2 spaces away down here, out the way, and the Gug will move 2 spaces down here, out the way. And then the Dancer of Azathoth versus the Serpent Man. Serpent Man rolls 2 black and a green. The Dancer of Azathoth only rolls 2 black. So I'm going to get rid of the Serpent Man down there. So we're left with the Dancer of Azathoth, and I have an extra action. Now, unfortunately, I don't get to heal, but I do get to attack. So we will roll all these beautiful juice dice. Just finish me off, folks. Oof. It's 3 damage, which is enough to kill it. But it's also 1 insanity. Aha! But I can prevent that 1 insanity. I want to prevent that 1 insanity. I probably do, yes. So we have killed this guy. So that puts another cosmic token in the pool, and we are on our own. We'll get to draw a flipping discovery card. Oh, maybe. Let's see what the Mythos has in store. Nuclear chaos. Okay, each cultist moves 1 space towards you. Okay, let's do that then. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff going to be coming into that flipping room. Right. Place a cosmic token on nearest gate. When a cultist or monster is summoned on that gate, place that on that summoned enemy. Okay. The nearest gate, oh, it's going to be the red zone. That's fine. And then summon a cultist to the blue gate. like another bodyguard for Azathoth. Okay. But it's not a summon. Okay, at the end of each turn, if you are within 1 space of a cosmic enemy, which I am, lose 2 sanity. Flipping heck. Okay. I may reduce wounds taken and loss of sanity by 1 from any source. So I have to take 1 sanity, which I will take. So how does it work? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. So whilst you have a hyperactive token, you have 1 extra action and you cannot rest. Discard it when you draw the Mythos card for your turn, which will now be for next turn. Okay, that's fine. I can't take any sanity. I can't do any rerolls. I may well die. I need another one of those beautiful, great, big, lots of stuffs. Let's see what our investigation turns up. Not much good. Large knapsack, heavy, sturdy, encumbering, and potentially useful. You may take 2 stress, which would enable you to carry more ingredients, so pointless anyway. So I'll take another bloodthirsty condition. At the end of your turn, if you didn't perform an attack, you take a stress. So that's fine. Okay. So no further action there. We are back to our avid photographer. She's about to go absolutely flipping insane. Let's go and attack an elder one. Okay, try not to smack the camera with my head. Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh no, she's gonna have to spend. Okay, let's activate our ability here. Okay, these are followed. Flippin' heck. So that was a freebie. Okay, so now she'll. That's an action to run. Everything will follow her. Everything's in that room. I mean, nothing is giving anything any bonuses, so at least there's that, right, folks? This is do or die. I have 2 attacks, providing I don't go insane, and I have no rerolls. Let's see how far we get. I just need lots of elder signs. Oh, let me check. So I've got 3 black dice. Go back to my card. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 green dice. Plus 2 green dice for my blade, plus another green dice for my sword. Okay, I mean, that is as good as it's going to get, folks. If I get more than 1 insanity, I'm dead. That's the deal. Oh, I got more than 1 insanity. Did I get enough to kill him? Is the question. Maybe not. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's halfway. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We did it! We killed Azathoth and went insane in the process, but I don't care. Oh, where is he? Where is he? I can't find him now. Look, he's done a runner. There he is. Oh, he's dead. Wow, finally. 3 episodes it took to kill Azathoth. Wow. Wow, that tremendous fun. Honestly, it is. Oh, I love this game. It is just such good fun, and it nearly always coming down just to that tantalizing moments at the end where it's do or die, but we did it. We went insane doing it, but we did it. Azathoth vanquished from the world. Excellent. So what that means, folks, is episode 5 we're going to go back to Sothogwa. We're going to play our last 2 investigators, and then let me know in the comments below, because we've now gone through all the investigators in the core box. For the final episode of the core box, episode 6, let me know which investigators you want to see coming back for that final foray to complete all of the content in, or at least all of the episodes. And you've seen all the monsters, all the investigators. You've not seen all the insanities, all of the relics, but we're still working through those, and then we'll move on to the next in the boxes. But yeah, if you want to see 1 or 2 of the investigators return that you've seen thus far, we've got 2 more coming, pop a comment below, let me know what you want to see in episode 6, I'll put out the same call for when we do episode 5. Otherwise, thank you as always for watching. That's been tremendous fun. It really is crazy. I love this game. It is so darn cool. It's difficult. It's a like, pushes you to the limit. You've got to think, and then you've got the luck, and I love that. It works so well. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please hit that like button. If you want to encourage me to continue to make more of this content, please hit that subscribe. It really does encourage me. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. I've enjoyed this. I hope you have, and I'll see you back at the table for episode 5.